Hi everybody, it's me again, your old pal Ashley. No, not Olsen. Hold for applause. Well, something about me that might shock people is that I'm not a sports guy. I know, you see me and I just scream world class athlete. But nope, sorry ladies, I'm actually rather frail. And to be honest, I don't even like watching sport. I just don't get it. I spend my time on more important stuff. Well, have you seen these Pokemon challenge videos going around? I will watch the Jrose11 challenge over all the sport. It has drama you just cannot write. From him discovering halfway through a run a whole new strategy he could never have imagined before he started it, to him grinding with a Pokemon that only knows Splash.
Water in the hole!
Luckily, in his Generation 1 challenges he has the badge boost glitch to help him. What's that you say? Oh, you need to watch this video to find out. Spoiler alert, I don't really explain it. I fell down this rabbit hole hard. I tried to ignore it for a couple of months. You watch one or two Pokemon videos and your recommendations blow up with Pokey this and Pokey that. And this video I just kept seeing, how can you beat Pokemon Red and Blue with just a Magikarp? Obviously I immediately laughed this off. They call me Alpha Ash for a reason, and I can't be seen watching such a dorky video. Anyways, what a stupid challenge. Magikarp can't even use HM moves. Well, it just kept popping up and eventually I gave it a go, smugly assured I would be as terrible as I expected. Oh my god, I was such a fool. You do not know struggle until you see Jrose grind up his Magikarp using struggle. You think, oh, that's not so bad. Oh no. First, he has to use all of his Splash PP, of which there are 40. Then he can maybe beat one weak Pokemon with Struggle, which, by the way, hurts Magikarp, so he needs to heal his Magikarp in the Poke Center, which restores the 40 Splash PP, which means you have to do it all over again. It's madness. And that's just the beginning. He needs to train this Magikarp to beat Brock, a rock trainer, which means massive defense for him to overcome, obviously. I mean, we all know that.
Well, duh.
Then the Ditto run. My god, the Ditto run. Look, we'll get to it later. It has to be seen to be believed.
I can't believe it!
There's also another challenge, I think it was actually one of the Magikarp runs, where his footage gets corrupted and he can't show you a Brock fight. I mean, we can take his word at it. I believe him when he told me he did it. I just did. I didn't need to see it. He gave me his word. That should have been it. Well, he starts all over again from the start and trains that fucking Magikarp up again to beat Brock.
Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it either. Wait a minute. That's it. I don't get it.
Jrose has done most Generation 1 Pokemon runs by this stage and has spiced it up by ranking them, seeing how fast he can beat the game, and often throws in least battles possible to beat the game for extra challenge. Oh, but there is more. After the Magikarp run, he doesn't use any items during battle. No potions, no full heals or battle enhancers. There have been times where this crazy man has redone battles because he felt his luck was just a little too good.
It's way more luck than I'd usually like, and I don't love to rely on lucky strategies per se, but I am very curious to see if hypnosis can work, because at the end of the day, the only real rule I have that eliminates luck is the Elite Four, and that's why that rule's in place, right? If you want to use luck to get through the game, which I'm kind of doing now, be my guest, me, I guess, but when it comes to the Elite Four, if you don't have a consistent strategy, it's not going to work.
Who does that? In most runs, he even takes on the Elite Four in one save, so if he dies at lands, he must go back and battle all of them again in one go. I have watched episodes where he has broken this rule, but it was justified, and it's exceedingly rare. He is also very well spoken, and listening to his play-by-play is very entertaining, especially the worst luck he is having. He paints out his strategy and game plans and why he allows some glitches but not others. The most famous one he uses is the badge boost glitch, which he does almost every episode. This is where all of your stats get increased ridiculously due to poor programming. There is a lot more to it, but it's a wordy bastard.
The way it's supposed to work is after you get an even-numbered badge, a stat is supposed to be boosted by 12.5% at the beginning of a battle in single player. The way it actually works is every time your stats are modified, they are boosted another 12.5%.
He also coined the name Rival Fible for the 5th time you fight your rival, and I don't know why, but it might be my favourite thing in the world. It's always a fun part of the episode where he meets Rival Fivel and just trounces his team with something stupid, like an oddish. His tone in the videos is so serious sometimes, cause he plays to win, there's no horsing around with this guy. But it's amazing hearing him realise that, say, a move like Mimic, a move that he had completely forgotten about, is the key to his victory. That's the best part of his videos, the strategies he comes up with. The best video for strategy is that Ditto run. Ditto's only move is Transform, and when he uses it, the stats of Ditto change to match the opposing Pokemon. This means he could have, say, a level 80 Ditto, but if he faces a level 30 Pidgey, once the change occurs, all of Ditto's stats lower to match the Pidgey. That's insane. So what does he do in this situation? Well, he has 3 or 4 strategies for completing this run, and in the second half of the video, he discovers something he never realized was a thing, and it's a complete game changer. I'm not going to spoil it, but once that happened, I was like, oh my god, that would have been so useful from the start. It's good shit. He does other things as well, like he experiments with hidden power to discover its type effectiveness, and another baller strategy he often uses is a move that is stronger the weaker his Pokemon is. The game plan then becomes getting his health down low enough so he can one-hit kill all of his opponent's team. I'm only scratching the surface here, you got to watch this guy, he is the balls. Now, you were wondering, okay Ash, I've binged all of these videos, what now? Well, old Alpha Ash has got you covered. Say hello to real-life youngster Joey, Mah-Dry-Bread. He does the same kind of stuff as Jrose, but goes between different generations much more often. His most brutal episode I remember watching was his Wobbuffet one. I think that was the challenge that bumped me over the edge for just how much I love these ridiculous videos. He mixes things up quite a bit as well. He has done challenges where he can't use Poke Centers, other ones where he can only use a certain team of Pokemon, like say only baby Pokemon or first form bugs as he did in his Black and White run. That run was so brutal he actually missed the deadline for that week, which is something that never happens with Mah-Dry-Bread. He's a workaholic. My favourite type of challenge he does so far is when he uses only in-game trades, which leads to a whole host of problems. He has so many amazing running jokes as well. I love them all. He always wonders what's inside a Poke Egg, and often it's not what we expect.
Viewers, why don't you comment down below with your guesses as to what could possibly be hiding within this mystery egg? A couple hours later, and I'm grinding on Jagged Pass when the egg starts to hatch. Last chance to make your guess as to what the Pokemon is, everybody. Are you ready? It's youngster Joey, who calls us to tell us to follow me on Twitter, where I tweet out screenshots of 2 people commenting during the same minute. One saying how much they love the youngster Joey gag, and the other one saying that they hate it.
His first run was with Rattata, so youngster Joey pops up a lot in his videos. He also always tells you what fossil he picked up, because he knows you will ask in the comments. In fact, ask anyways. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Oh my god, I wrote goof instead of good. Ugh, what am I like? That's also a joke he does, just to clarify. I don't make spelling mistakes. No, don't look at that! He also has fun names for his Pokemon, usually wrestler themed or a joke to subscribe to his Twitter. Please subscribe to this man's Twitter, he wants you to so much. He also uses Rival Fivel from Jrose, which I love. Mah-Dry-Bread, who, side note, I thought was Mah-Dry-Beard for months, has also done weirder joke videos like beating Pokemon Red with a Yamcha. He played it completely straight the entire time, which was very funny now. He has also started branching out into other challenges with different games, which is a good idea because I think this Pokemon challenge thing is starting to die down a bit now, so you need to mix it up a bit. I say if you're on the fence with these videos, at least give him a go. He comes across as such a nice, genuine guy, and he has this video up of how these Pokemon challenges have changed his life, and it's just really moving and inspirational.
I have had so many comments on other Let's Plays that I've done, just saying, "You are so good, I can't believe I didn't find you before." And stuff along that. And that honestly means more to me than any other comments that I've ever gotten, to know that I have been good enough this entire time. And that all the work that I've done is worth it. Just to know that I have actually been good enough. And that I have worked hard enough. And that I did make something of value.
I tell ya, he's some man for one man. I have tried other YouTubers for these types of videos, but these just don't come close to these two. They are the GOATs, to use a sports term for all you sporties out there. I see you. It's amazing how they use these old games and put these fun, dynamic challenges on them. It's made me want to try my own impossible challenge. I won't, but I like thinking about it. Well, that's all for today. I got to get back to beating Pokemon Soul Silver with 6 Mewtwo's. It's a tough one. Boy, I sure did say a thing or two about a thing or two. Who knows what I might say next? Could be something good. Only one way to find out, and that's by liking and subscribing. Go on, you know you want to.